Welcome back to the Mayverse, everybody. Thanks for joining us. May Reynolds, aka Midnight Mayor, here, coming at you with another Dead Drop video. Today's big topic is collabs. You know, collaborations have pushed a lot of brands forward. It's a huge thing in modern marketing. Fortnite was partially built on collabs and that idea, and has totally excelled its brand through collaborations, right? Everything gets a Fortnite collab these days. So I want to talk about Dead Drop's potential collabs, right? We're in the early days. We got a long way to go, but once this game is a live service, we know it's going to have seasonal content. What kind of Dead Drop collabs and Midnight Society collabs are we going to see? We've already seen collabs like the Optic collab. Check out the sweet Optic bobblehead here, super exclusive item. There was a bunch of Optic merch, which was really great. There was shirts, sweaters. I have the coach's jacket, all Optic Dead Drop themed. So what's next? We're going to speculate about both in-game collabs within Dead Drop itself, other games, other brands. We're going to cover it all. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. What brands would you like to see collab with Dead Drop or Midnight Society in the future, by the way? So listen to the whole video. Let me know down below what collabs you want to see. Let's get going. So first and foremost, we already got a Call of Duty Dead Drop collaboration. Whoops, wrong thing. So next I want to talk about actual in-game items that might appear in Dead Drop. And these, you know, who knows? That we're going to be extracting all sorts of items from the existence, from the tower. And I think we might see some items that end up being collaborations or, you know, interesting brand existing partnerships, right? That could pop up in Dead Drop. So we've seen, like, you know, Death Stranding had a certain energy drink in it, and that partnership. We've seen various companies do different things in-game with in-game items, right? Well, obviously Dr. Disrespect is on the Midnight Society team, and I think he might leverage some of the brands that he is partnered with for Dead Drop collabs in one way or another. So items that I'm thinking might actually end up in Dead Drop. Of course, we gotta go Black Steel Bourbon, right? Like, I can totally see this being an item that you have to go in. It's a quest to get a certain number of these, and maybe you turn them in for some type of in-game currency, you know, cash, so to speak, that your character can use on whatever they want. It seems like it makes too much sense, right? Like it just, or maybe, I don't know. The Black Steel Bourbon seems like it's got to be in there. We all know Doc is widely partnered with Mountain Dew. They've been supporting him big time. He seems very happy with that partnership. I don't know how long that deal runs. Nobody really knows except him. So could we see some type of Mountain Dew, Dead Drop, or Midnight Society collab along the way? I would not be surprised at all. Then we've got other things. You know, he's a longtime partner with Rocket, the accessory company, keyboards, mice, all PC accessories. Could we see a line of actual Rocket, Midnight Society, Dead Drop hardware? It seems totally possible to me. And then, you know, he's been really big into this FanDuel stuff lately. Do we see some type of FanDuel partnership? Not so much in-game. I would not expect that. That's going into a whole other territory there. But does FanDuel give away a bunch of you know, some promo where they're giving away a bunch of Dead Drop stuff down the road? Do you get some exclusive skin for opening a FanDuel account? I have no idea. I'm just mentioning these are definitely partnerships that Dr. Disrespect has leveraged. I expect Dr. Disrespect to be a character in the game. I have a video about that on the channel. Characters I expect to be in Dead Drop. So check that out. That's on the channel. And also, it was a wild one, right? You never know, though. He's been very close with the San Francisco 49ers as of late, attending their training camp, doing all sorts of collaborations there. So just throwing it out there. Who knows? Then you've got actual game collabs, right? And the first one that came to mind for me is, of course, Fortnite. Fortnite collabs with virtually everybody these days. And I think when Dead Drop launches, it's gonna be huge. We may see some type of Dead Drop or Midnight Society themed skin in Fortnite. It sounds crazy, right? But it could happen. And there's even more reason I think this could happen. So I've been trying to figure out and speculating, will Midnight Society partner with a publisher, or at least what platforms will they release this game on? We know Xbox and PlayStation. Will they self-publish on PC? Will they go with Steam, Epic Game Store? And the blockchain element can be an added element of complication for that. But we know that Epic has been open to blockchain games on the Epic Game Store before, and there are some on there. Blanco's Block Party comes to mind. So if there comes a time when, you know, Midnight Society publishes Dead Drop on the Epic Game Store. If, big speculation, will we see a cross collab in Fortnite to celebrate that? I certainly think it's possible. I don't think there's any bad blood between any members of Midnight Society. Basically talking about Doc and Epic. Probably not going to get that Call of Duty collab, by the way. But this one seems possible. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think, what other game franchises would make sense for collabs between Dead Drop and whatever, you know, Monster Hunter. I don't know. There's also a lot of ties within Midnight Society to the Halo franchise and the Gears of War franchise. Perhaps most predominantly, Quindel Hoyo worked on both of those franchises. Both are Xbox-owned IPs. So will we see some type of partnership between Xbox and Midnight Society at some point? Will we see some type of Halo, even an Easter egg, or Gears of War Easter eggs in Dead Drop? Who knows, right? I kind of think, I mean, who knows? We've heard that they're working towards getting the snapshots out on Xbox. They seem to be working closer with Xbox than PlayStation, so maybe that will be connected, will be leveraged down the road. I would be shocked to see an actual, like, Dead Drop inspired skin in Halo Infinite or something like that, or in the next Gears game. But you never know. The live service of both Halo and Gears right now is not incredible, but, you know, there's connections there. And then 402, you know, head of Midnight Society, has connections with Humble. He actually helped start, I should say, the game publishing branch of Humble. So I don't know what they could do there other than actually, you know, putting Dead Drop on for sale on Humble, which could totally be a thing. I don't know what type of collaboration they could do beyond that. Just wanted to point out that that relationship there. Technically, Quinn has a somewhat of a past connected to Duke Nukem as well, but I wouldn't really expect anything on that front. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. This was more of a fun one, trying to think of what brands might collab, what games might collab with Dead Drop and Midnight Society down the road. I know what I heard from people. I facilitated some responses from members of the community in Discord and on Twitter. I heard stuff like shoes, like a pair of custom Midnight Society shoes. And I think some of these collabs might depend on where, like, some of the snapshot events get held, right? So if for example, if there's a snapshot event in Miami, and what's the venue? Like, how do those tie together? Could there be some collab tied to that? Could there be, I've speculated that there could be collabs with cars down the road. You know, we know this game's gonna have vehicles and muscle cars. Could we see the Cybertruck, the Tesla Cybertruck, in-game in Dead Drop? You know, there's a lot of fun stuff that they can do. I personally don't think we'll see any other, like, esports organization collabs other than Optic, Doc, and Hex. I know are very close. 100 Thieves has their own game going. You know, there's a lot of different moving parts here. So I don't think we're going to see another esports org involved. I could be wrong. There could be some clothing collabs. Who knows? You know, like, I'm wearing a retro rifle shirt. Great brand, by the way. Do they partner with a brand like that to make some exclusive merch down the road? Could totally see that. I know Champion, that brand, that clothing brand, has been very interested in the esports space, and they've done gaming brand collabs before. So let me know, guys, what would you like to see? What are your dream collabs? Whether they be games or just a brand you really love. Let me know down in the comments. This is just a fun one to kind of really wildly speculate and have some fun with. So with that said, I think we're gonna see some sick Dead Drop collabs in the future. They've been killing it so far there at Midnight Society. If you want more Dead Drop and Midnight Society news, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. We have it all. We have game guides, news updates, montages, original content like my live action short, tons and tons and tons of stuff. If you want Dead Drop and Midnight Society news, this is the channel to subscribe to, in addition to all the official Midnight Society channels and socials, of course. As I finish this, I'm going to go live on Twitch to participate in the Wednesday night Dead Drop event. I stream Dead Drop all the time, twitch.tv/MayorReynolds. Come check it out, join our community, drop in with us. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Mayor Reynolds out. This video is sponsored by G Fuel. Use code Mayor at any time to get 20% off your order at G Fuel on gfuel.com or the G Fuel app. Just go to the website, select one of their many, many, many amazing flavors in both tubs, cans, G Fuel hydration, whatever G Fuel products you want. Use code Mayor at checkout to get 20% off. I guarantee you're gonna feel hyped when you drink G Fuel. Come watch my streams if you need any more evidence of that. get some G Fuel today. Use code MAYOR for 20% off. And thanks to G Fuel for sponsoring all of our content.